No one's getting water shut off today. That could come, and that change could come on Monday. Toledo residents have 7 days to get past due water bills in order before running the risk of having their water shut off. Tatiana Cash spoke with the city about this. Tatiana, we've been talking about it here for a few weeks. So what needs to be done for people?
Well, Kaylee, what really needs to be done is they need to call public utilities and set up a payment plan, or if they're able to pay it in full. Reason being is because, again, as we've been saying, next week is when it's really going to start, when they're going to start shutting things down. Now, how we got here to the point where the city is reporting public utilities, actually the water department, underwater for $66 million because of a moratorium that was put back in March of 2020. This is due to COVID. The exacerbation of bills being so expensive, they tried to give folks a break, but that was 5 years ago. Combine this with the fact that the moratorium actually had to be extended because of the smart water meter installations, which happened in 2022. So with this extension, 5 years, let's say potentially someone didn't pay their bill for the last 5 years because of the moratorium pause, that's $4,500 potentially that they could owe. And because of that big debt, the city is now saying it's time to start asking for this money back. So this is going to be something. They sent out about 700 final notice letters last week, but they are going to be starting when it comes to commercial and industrial properties, which typically owe more first, but residents are not too far behind. What's going to end up happening is you're going to get a red door tag. Once that red door tag happens, you've got about a week to pay, and either it's pay or set up a payment plan. And then from there is when they're going to actually go ahead and start talking about disconnections. This entire movement when it comes to the red door tags is going to be starting next week on July 21st. It's not going to be an immediate shutdown the minute you see the tag, as the city is saying. However, they don't want you to wait until you get a red tag to make that decision, because again, a lot of money is on the line for the city, and a pretty sizable amount would be for an individual resident, depending upon just how much you haven't paid. So the best thing to do is to call customer service and try and set something up as early as possible. That's why they've been talking about it for so long and pressing the fact that it is important. We did reach out with city council members. 4 of them that I spoke with say that they don't have a large amount talking to them. So hopefully a lot of people have already set up when it comes to payment plans, but you don't want to be one of the ones that is caught off guard, because what happens is when they turn off your water and you finally do set up a payment plan, or let's say you go ahead and pay the bill in full, it's going to be between 24 to 48 hours before they turn the water back on. So definitely check in with customer service. I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio. Tatiana Cash, WTOL 11.